Hey, hi, hello.
Is it live?
It says live for me.
Same.
Oh, there we go. It just took a while to appear on my screen. Hello, hi, hey, welcome. It's been 2 months, but we are back to discuss the almighty chunk that is The War of Two Queens by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I am joined today by two lovely hosts. Feel free to introduce yourselves.
Hi. David, hi. I'm here. Live.
End of life.
I mean, if they haven't been here the whole time, and if they have been here the whole time, then they already know who we are.
If you have been here
Never.
the whole time, thank you, and I'm sorry.
And as always, I must do the dramatical introducing the book synopsis. Castile knows all too well that very few are as cunning or vicious as the Blood Queen. But no one, not even him, could have prepared for the staggering revelations. The magnitude of what the Blood Queen has done is almost unthinkable. Nothing will stop Poppy from freeing her king and destroying everything that the Blood Crown stands for. With the strength of the Primer of Life's guards behind her and the support of the Woven, Poppy must convince the Atlantean generals to make war her way, because there can be no retreat this time. Not if she has any hope of building a future where both kingdoms can reside in peace. Together, Poppy and Castile must embrace the traditions old and new to safeguard those they hold dear, to protect those who cannot defend themselves. But war is only the beginning. Ancient primal powers have already stirred, revealing the horror of what began aeons ago. To end what the Blood Queen had begun, Poppy might have to become what she has been prophesied to be and what she fears the most.
Bum, bum.
Then scene.
I like how when you do the dramatic readings, it's almost like you're narrating a nature documentary.
I know, I almost sound like I'm, what's his name?
Steve Irwin.
Yeah, I was thinking David Attenborough too.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah, it's just like the proper British comes out.
Jump into the river to get away from the crowd.
Tally ho, old chum.
That's more Nigel Thornberry.
What a riveting book. So, what format did you read? Did you listen? Did you physical, ebook?
I did physically read it. I got my copy from the library.
I had physical and audio.
I audiobooked this one.
I've listened to the first 3 books as an audio version. How was the 4th one?
I thought it was pretty good.
Did they change the narrator at all?
No, it's still the same woman that does it. Although
this one also had a male narrator.
Yeah, they had a male one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one for Castile and one for Poppy.
My first read through, I was reading physically and listening to the audiobook at the same time because I just wanted to read it all.
So, what rating did you end up giving it?
I'm remembering correctly, maybe like a 4.5, 5-star. I don't think I changed my rating from what it was originally.
Mine was 5.
Ooh. For me, it's a 4 out of 5. What did you think about the characters in this one?
It definitely felt like they grew into their own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 4.5 stars.
I really liked Kieran in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Kieran really seemed to step up in this one.
Yeah, I think he was my favorite character in this one.
I agree.
And I like his bond with Poppy as well.
I did find it kind of weird by like the beginning part of it. It was more of like a sisterly, like brotherly bond, and at the end, it really shifted into more romance. Like,
Because of the joining.
yeah, it's like it's kind of strange, kind of icky. You think about it, but at least they're not like actually related. So I have to remind myself about that part.
Yeah. Yeah. They definitely did seem more brother and sister type. And he was definitely protective of her. But then once they did the joining, I was just like, oh, this is going to get awkward.
Well, I feel like it even began before a little bit before the joining, like before they rescued Castile. Felt like it was starting to lean more towards that way, so I was not surprised that like originally that they ended up doing the joining inevitably, even though they were kind of pushed to do it, but still.
Yeah, I think with Poppy feeding off of Kieran, that kind of
Mm-hmm.
set things in motion.
Yeah.
I liked that Castile had a point of view in this one too.
I enjoyed that too, and though when it comes to his point of view later on in later books, it gets kind of redundant a little bit because there's one book that's pretty much retelling the story from his point of view. So it's like you do gain some insight, but afterwards, like you're just being told the story again.
Wow. That'll be interesting to see, though, because we've mostly gotten Poppies, and this is the first book where we have like dual perspective. So it'll be interesting, even though they are retelling the story from his point of view. It'll be interesting to read, I think.
Yeah, I just kind of wish that it was like dual point of view from the beginning. At least that's just
probably
like, in hindsight now, like reading as many times as I've reread it, I feel like I would have preferred it being dual perspective at the beginning.
That probably would have been a lot better. But here we are.
But here we are. So who would you two say are your favourites? I think mine was Kieran.
I would still lean towards more Poppy, even though we are in her shoes more. And you just see like how much she's grown since the first book, and even like I would even say within the third book, she's grown a lot since then too.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. Poppy is definitely one of my favorites, but like I said, Kieran really stepped up in this one, so I like him as well. Even Vanetta was kind of growing into what was going on, so she had a role too.
Yeah, I found myself wanting a little bit more of Vanetta in a lot of the scenes because of just her interactions with the three of them.
Mm-hmm.
Being just like a step outside of the like core group.
The golden trio, as we would, I guess, call them in this one.
Yeah.
Three Musketeers.
That too.
What about least favourite character?
think it's a cop-out to really say the like Blood Queen, but I feel like she really leaned into the stereotypical evil queen type of role. So I think that's one reason why I don't really care for her too much, because you don't see a whole lot of growth and reason other than like why she's the reason why she is, but it still feels like there's something lacking. Just like she doesn't have that much depth to me.
It just seems like she's stuck on the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really care for the Blood Queen either, but I also didn't like her. One of the Revenants. What was his name? Callum?
Callum, yeah. Callum,
I didn't really
Callum.
like him either. But I think because he's the pawn, he has to do what she says.
But I believe we're introduced to him in Shadow and the Ember.
Yeah, I remember seeing him, but now you get to see like more of him in this one.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he just wanted to have fun torturing Castile because he was chained up.
Yeah, well, I think that was the just main point between like him and the Blood Queen too, is just the Blood Queen in general just seems to have fun with that type of thing, just in general.
What you do in your spare time is none of Castile's business. Leave him out of it.
Don't force him to join in your weird blood games.
Exactly.
What did you think of the plot?
I felt like it definitely ramped up more in this book than it did the book before. I felt like the book before, or the series in general, almost has like a Lord of the Rings kind of esque of a really long journey to get to one place kind of thing.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings almost.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. So like it has that kind of vibe. So we're actually where we're needing to be. And it's like finally we're there.
Who knew there were so many places to travel to?
Yeah.
Yes, there was a lot of traveling. I liked the second half more than the first half, but that's probably because a lot more happens.
Yeah.
That's because they reached their destination.
No, that's what I mean. More happens, and then the ending, and you're like, what?
I do like that even though we are traveling a lot, that she does like stop and say, okay, we're in this place, this is what's happening, and this is what we're doing while we're here, but at the same time, we're still traveling.
Mm-hmm. Like she's learning more about the crap that her mom did and like opening her eyes more and having more empathy for the people who are being affected by her mom's actions to it. And that's really like guiding the way that her choices are when she actually gets to the capital to fight her mom.
That's kind of how I looked at it too.
I also kind of think that Nikos, now thinking about like the Lord of the Rings reference, he could be Gandalf.
And he's just like,
she's like, I could see it.
Yep.
You shall not pass.
Do not say her name. Do not say her name.
You can't. Don't do
it. Do not summon your grandmother.
Never get grandma involved. What did we think about Reaver?
I thought he was pretty funny. Like him and Kieran bickering.
Oh my gosh.
That was pretty funny.
I did like the banter between those two.
Yes.
I feel like he helped Poppy learn more about her powers without like info dumping on her, but also provided that comedic relief.
He was very cryptic. He was like, you should know this already, but here's what little I can tell you.
Yeah.
Or they would find out something or go, well, what if? And then they'd ask him, and he'd be like, well, didn't you know that already?
It's like, well, duh.
He was very much a comedic.
What do we think about the writing in this one?
I think it's her like standard kind of writing, like the tone and the pacing of it was what I expected based off of her other books. So I felt like it kept up.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like it's cohesive with the other books in the series, so she's staying consistent with how she's writing them, which is good. It's not info dumping all at once.
No.
I know she does write a lot of books at one time too, so it's a wonder how she can keep all that information together.
All the little postcards. I can only imagine what her wall looks like. Or she has lots of notebooks.
Maybe she answers her own questions.
I mean, she could. She'd post a question and then she'd go, okay, here's the answer, and then write it in the book.
Just write it down on a post-it note, and then she's.
I mean, she does have her own
I
Facebook group, so she probably sees all the questions there.
Just start posting. These are all the questions I have. We'll just answer them one by one, please.
She likes to write books that have questions in. People are asking all the time.
Well, what about this? Well, you
imagine she writes a book that says frequently asked questions about this series.
She would probably make some money off of that too, because people would be like, oh, I must know. And then she'd include like exclusive chapters that are not before published.
Do you have a favorite part of this one?
I think even though my first reread, I think the scene actually made me kind of tear up is the whole like battle scene where everybody's dying and then comes back to life. I think that the way that was handled is probably my favorite part. So I did not want to stop reading it the first time, and I had goosebumps the entire time.
That scene with
Dylan
Dylan
at one point too when I was reading.
That's what that sound was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that whole battle scene definitely was a lot happening at once, trying to keep up, and then like key characters like Delano was one of them, and there was a couple of others, and I was like, no.
Yeah, when he got down, I'm like, not the puppy.
Yeah. I think I said something along the lines of like, no, that can't happen. And my husband looked over and was like, I didn't do it.
No.
And I was like, no, the book. And he was like, oh, well, I still didn't do it. No.
Shush, I am reading.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of some of the other scenes. I mean, all of them, the whole book was good. The battle scene was a good one. The joining was interesting.
Yeah, that's what you call it. Yeah, interesting.
That's a nice way of putting it.
A clean
We're
way of
keeping
putting
it
it.
family friendly here.
I think
I like the ending of the book.
Yeah, the ending was good. The mind walking or part of it, where they thought they were dreaming each other, but they were actually in each other's heads in a different realm or whatever. I thought that was handled pretty well.
Oh yeah, the traveling in their minds to see each other and talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
I did think that was done very well. It wasn't quite like I can see where you're at and now I know where to find you type thing, but it was like a let me talk to you and make sure you're okay and I've found you so I know you're fine in terms.
Yeah, well, they pictured each other as they last saw each other. So he couldn't see all the injuries that Castile had suffered, so he still had his finger on his hand, kind of thing. But once they like started to kind of be pulled back into reality, that's when like his actual like state was.
Mm-hmm. That was kind of a good scene too, when Poppy was sent the box with his finger in it. I thought for sure he was gonna be not in good shape, but that whole scene was done well. Her reaction.
Yum.
Yum.
Bit of finger, you know.
Oh, it took me sausages.
Sure, Katie. Sure.
Mm.
Side-eyeing you now.
Would you say that would be finger licking good?
Yeah, I nearly said it, but I was like, that's going a bit too far.
Nah.
I'll leave that for you to say.
I got you, boo.
Oi.
Oi.
I'm trying to think of like some other like key scenes that really stood out to me. Oh, the epiphany that I had that I messaged you guys in the group chat saying I just realized who showed up in this book and I didn't realize who it was, and because it had been so long since I read Shadow and the Ember. Cressa, the old lady that they had locked up, that Poppy was like, oh, she's harmless.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I knew her.
Well, and we also had Tawny show up too.
Yeah.
She's back too.
But just like, and it was an epiphany that I had. I'm like, that's another way that she's tying the two series together, is having the one goddess still survive all this time later, even though she must have been entombed or whatever, where she had like no really ability to like fully use her power without like borrowing primal magic. She was just a goddess. I don't think she was not a primal, I believe. If I'm remembering correctly from Shadow and the Ember.
Which one?
The one that was throwing herself at Nikos any chance she got. At least I think, if I'm remembering correctly, that they're the same people.
I'm trying to remember these people. There's so many. It's not Seraphina, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Because Seraphina is a consort.
Right.
The one that you're not allowed to say her name.
We speak all names here.
But she's the
I'll be
one that
named.
Cressa, if I'm remembering the same character correctly, she's the one that's supposed to be like the goddess of beauty and love or something like that. And she showed up at court, and Nikos was like, anytime she shows up, Seraphina must be somewhere else. Don't tell her who is here, kind of thing.
My brain is drawing a blank.
Well, it has been how many months since we read A Shadow in the Ember? So.
This is true.
But yeah, I don't believe she was a primal in that book, so I don't know how she managed to get access to primal magic in this book to be able to like pretty much kill as many Drakons as she did. I know if they had mentioned at one point, it's like if a lot of the gods and goddesses don't actually like go to rest, they kind of pretty much go insane after a while. That's what like how Colas was in Shadow and the Ember. He didn't rest for so long. Now then he got power hungry.
Now I must.
Do you mean the
Who was
character
in
called
A Shadow
Professor?
in the Ember?
I believe she was in the Shadow and the Ember.
It's not listing her.
The character that I find is Vessa. Is that the one?
Vessa, that's probably
Vessa.
Vessa, the traitorous woman who attempts to stab Poppy and was working with the Blood Queen Isbeth.
yes.
Ah, okay.
Something with an O. Yes.
Yeah, when you were saying, I was like, Cressa?
So that could have been her name, but they called her Vessa.
You really made us think like Cressa?
And I'm like, it's something with the O. When it comes to
you broke Alicia's brain.
Yeah, I was just like, wait a minute.
What?
Huh?
that chick, yes.
Vessa. Okay.
I was like, I'm gonna have to Google, and then it didn't like Cressa. And then
I was starting to Google as well. I was like, hold on, am I missing someone?
But it came
Yeah,
up.
well, that's why I was saying it's like the goddess who was coming to Nikos and was trying to seduce him, and she got all pouty when she heard that he has a consort, or he took a human consort.
Mm-hmm. I remember now because she was like, why would you want a human consort when you could have this? And he was like, goodbye. So long. Farewell.
Yep.
Now that makes sense.
There's so many characters in this world, it's bound to mix up. I'm sure that there's someone named Cressa in this or in the series, but I have no idea. I have a feeling I'm getting that name somewhere. I don't know where.
I'm still gonna Google it and see.
Or
maybe I'm just thinking of something else, but I could swear that there
maybe
was
another book series. There's so many like fantasy books that are like very similar, aren't they?
Because now that I'm like thinking of it, maybe I'm remembering like what the seamstress, whoever the seamstress name was, that ended up getting killed in A Shadow in the Ember at the beginning before she finds out who Nikos actually is. I don't know. I have a feeling that's a name from that series that I'm remembering. I just can't remember who particularly she's supposed to be.
So far, I'm looking through all the names and I don't see.
I'm just Googling characters in the War of Two Queens.
I went even further and I have like all of the names from. There's a from Blood and Ash like wiki of all the character names.
That's the one I'm on, Blood and Ash wiki.
Yeah. What do you think of Millicent?
She's very odd, but in a funny kind of way.
In a what kind of way?
A funny kind of way.
Yes. She kind of reminds me, like, she may look like Poppy, but she reminds me of Harley Quinn for some reason. It's just the way that she acts.
Okay, so Vessa was the primal of rights and prosperity. Then that makes me wonder, then she wouldn't have to, like, in a War of Two Queens, if she is the one that I'm linking to her correctly, then why was she borrowing primal magic unless she was, like, so insane she didn't have access to her primal powers anymore.
That could be a possibility. I have to stop looking at this wiki because I'm starting to notice that there are names on there of characters that I don't think I've come across yet.
That's why I'm also thinking maybe like if it's something that's later in the series that I'm remembering.
I love the horse Seti. So cute.
They did have a lot of... Yeah, there's a lot. And what do we think of the brother, Malik? Malik. What was his name?
Kind of wanted to give him a good punch in the nose a couple of times.
I mean, you wouldn't be wrong. He was quite full of himself. He was another one. I was like, I could hate you all day long. I probably would punch him in the nose. But I also wonder, like, why does the brother stay for Millicent?
He answered that at the end, or closer to the end. They were heartmates.
Well, yeah, I know that, but like, when did they first meet? Was it because he was with the Blood Queen and then Millicent showed up, or was it because she always had Millicent and then she had him come in?
I think she's always had Millicent. Let's see.
So she kept that one, but not Poppy.
Well, Millicent was like the original like experiment for like the prophecy, and whenever she failed, and I think she pretty almost died. That's when Isbeth turned her into a revenant, which also made her, because of her being the first daughter, made her more different than the other revenants.
Experimenting on her own children.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, but she does not get Mother of the Year.
Is the Blood and Ash fandom like wiki that for Millicent itself early life. Not much is known about Millicent's early life besides the fact that she was born much sooner than Penelope and is almost as old as Castile. During her ascension, she was given the blood of Castile, but as he was weakened by the torture done by Isbeth, his blood was not strong enough and could not ascend her. She died during the process, and Isbeth used forbidden primal magic taught to her by Cullum and made her into a sort of revenant, as she's not a third daughter.
So they have to have Atlantean blood to trigger the culling? Is that?
Or like to ascend, yeah. But since she wasn't of like the second or third like children that they like take during the rite, and she was the first daughter, something with her ascension or whatever.
Isabeth was trying to do it even though she wasn't one of those.
Yeah. It's like she was trying to save her from dying, but ended up making her into something that was off.
An abomination.
Mm-hmm.
For all intents and purposes. Well.
Yeah.
Rude.
I still find it icky that Isbeth, instead of trying to find her heartmate and have children with him, she just went for his twin.
That's just creepy.
Yeah.
But then wait, her heartmate was Malek, right?
Mhm.
She ended up stabbing him in the end anyway.
Yeah, because of whatever, I'm assuming whatever Cullum had was like whispering in her ear and bringing Colas back, or trying to bring Colas back, and she needed to make like a big sacrifice or something in order to bring him back. From what, this is just my interpretation of it.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like, because I think Colas is the one that's gonna quote unquote remake the realms.
Mhm.
But see, she could have had her heartmate back and, like you said, gone off and done her own little thing. And instead you had the weird guy
Yep.
trying to bring back the destruction.
I like how this wiki, also known as in the last bullet, is bitch by Castile.
Well, that's funny.
Your cat toy.
I was gonna say, what is that? Kind of sounds like a cat toy.
That's Pumpkin, I think, playing with the mouse.
Got the exact same one
It's
here.
Thunder playing with the mouse. Zoomy time.
Zoomies.
Carrie was having a zoomy times earlier.
Kinda.
And, like, he was also being chased by Mocha too, so she was making sure he's getting his exercise.
When was that happening?
It was around like 9 or 10 this morning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Next question is, would you reread? I mean, Sam's already answered hers.
Yep.
Yes, we would.
Because like at this point, it's kind of like in my brain, I have to in order to understand what all is going on.
Yeah.
Would you buy this book for someone?
For myself, because I don't have my own copy yet.
Would you buy this book for Jordan?
Sure. We'll have at least have a copy in the house.
That's very true.
He's just like, what? Then he'd know what, but maybe he could join in with the discussions.
They all sound like degenerates.
Who go on adventures.
Yeah, this actually isn't a book club. It's,
Let's see how many adventures we can go on.
Would you like another book? Would you like another book from the world?
I mean, we have some, so yes.
And
We had more.
are there any books that you would recommend that are similar?
Oh, Crescent City and Sarah J. Maas is usually like a go-to recommendation for this series, like their stuff. But like going back to another like book in this kind of world, I wouldn't mind seeing like more short stories from like the different characters' point of view, like outside the core like three of them, like Vanetta and Delano stories that kind of just have them doing their own thing.
Is that because there's one that's like visions of? Is it Visions of Blood and Ash or something?
Yeah.
Isn't that supposed to be like the compendium of all of this?
It is. It has some short stories that it has from different characters' point of view, but none of those characters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe those are coming in the next one.
I think somebody spotted those.
Name it Alicia's FAQ.
I need to know. Insert book of questions.
And the characters just answer your questions.
Yep.
That would
So,
be the book that that's the title to Alicia Needs to Know.
Yep. I need to know what happens with X, Y, and Z, please. Also, I need perspectives from A, B, and C characters and answer these 50 questions.
And also, is there a character called Cressa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If not,
I'm just
will there
making
be?
which is most likely the case. That's Vesta's middle name. There we go. That's her middle name.
That could be, yeah.
Vessa Cressa.
Yep.
Oh man.
You can send royalties to insert address here.
According to Google, it says that there is a character named Cressa in Blood and Ash series. She appears as a goddess in the prequel novel A Shadow in the Ember, where she's an antagonist to the main character, Seraphina.
I'm remembering now.
She is
the one at the
an
end.
primal who is killed in the story.
Yeah, I think she's at the end with the three who's coming after Sarah.
And she was associated with Madis.
Yes.
There you go. So you're not wrong. There is somebody named Cressa.
It's not Vessa Cressa.
See, my brain works sometimes.
They're not the same person.
They're not the same person. No.
I know they're not the same person, but at least I know I'm not pulling.
Can you remember?
It was in A Shadow in the Ember, yes.
Like, don't call me by that name. You must call me Cressa.
There you go.
At least I know I'm not pulling it out of my ass.
Yeah.
So.
You're not going mad.
There you go.
Is there anything else you'd like to discuss about the book that we haven't spoken about yet?
I'm guessing we're reading it after Daisy Jones since somebody already started the next.
Well, I know. Yeah, that's what I mean. Someone's cheated.
Yeah. Somebody just
mean, I wanted to know, okay? But like I said, I only got the first chapter or two in, so
the book looks like a donut or a cake or something, and you're just like, I can't resist the temptation.
Well, I mean, it's just sitting here on my shelf. Let me just.
So you just probably like, well, it couldn't hurt.
Someone's like, do you want any cake? And no, I shouldn't. Okay, fine. Fine, I will eat said cake.
Eat the book cake.
No, I shouldn't. Okay, fine.
So yes, the next book is Daisy Jones and the Six.
Mine doesn't look like
Jenkins Reid. Yeah, this is the UK one. I think you got the.
I have this one.
Yeah, that's your US one. This is the Waterstones one, I think.
And then it's blue on the inside.
Yeah, I've got tickets.
Wow.
Oh, mine doesn't have that.
I got tickets. But this is the Waterstones exclusive. So I've not read this.
It's fancy.
Fancy. Yeah, that's all there is. This is my favorite book ever, so I'm very excited to discuss it. Be interesting to see if it is still my favorite. How long ago?
Maybe secretly telling the book, you better still be my favorite.
I'm like, When was this?
Hello, Kitty. You're very close.
2018. So that's
Mm,
7 years ago. I read that then. So.
he's just hanging
Hi,
out with his
Harry.
friends now.
Harry, do you want to read Daisy Jones and the Six?
He's like, what?
And then, if you haven't done already, you should watch the TV show of it.
There's a TV show.
On Amazon Prime.
I don't know.
I really liked the TV show, personally. It's got Sam Claflin in it. Yeah.
Who?
He is in the Hunger Games as...
He's in the Hunger Games.
I don't know, what's his name again?
What movie?
She's got to do her Googling.
What's his character name? Finnick O'Dell.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he's done Love Rosie, Me Before You.
I have a vague recollection of what he looks like, but
Yeah, he plays the lead singer.
Person. Hello, kitty cat.
Billy Dunn.
He's just watching.
mm,
Meow.
it's usually how it goes with us at the computers. He's just got to be like right here.
Isis has been doing that lately. She sits like right next to me and she stares at the screen.
Well, usually I now have an extra wide, like curved monitor. Usually I'll have like a video on like one part of the screen while I'm doing something other, like right here. So usually he's like right at this part where the video is, watching whatever. I am blocking the view.
I should do that for Isis. Put a video of birds or something, so she can sit and watch it.
Well, Jordan made the mistake of playing a lizard video
Hello.
Oh,
on his computer, and Harry went to town on the monitor.
Oh,
Yeah, he gets more phone calls than I do in like a week.
Oh, wow.
hello, booty call.
It's like, no.
Or gaming
One
booty
of his
call.
boyfriends, so who knows?
Oh.
Whose channel is it next time? I can't remember who's after me.
I think it's mine.
Who
Excuse
did the last one before me?
Excuse me, sir. Sir, excuse me. Excuse me.
Is this
He's like, no.
Beep. Beep. Beep.
am I getting old? I don't know. I can't remember things.
I did Act Your Age Eve Brown in May. So I think it's my turn, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, because then we would have had June, wouldn't we?
Well, we did this book for June and July. And
I did.
Kansas.
I did Deep End, and that was June 21st.
So yeah, that was the one before, wasn't it?
So yeah,
Yep.
it's my one.
Ta-da! We figured it out. We are smart. We are smart peoples. Right, Harry?
Smart people.
He kind of like lifted his head. He's like, what? My name?
Oh, look at that face. The pinchy cheeks.
Smart people.
He's like, Mom. Don't embarrass me. Now I gotta fix my cheeks.
Yeah.
He like licks his lips and moves the fur. It is
Hi.
ready.
Do you want to start a podcast?
Harry's podcast. The life of a cat.
You want to tell your life story?
Meow meow meow. Meow 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 meow.
So, September. Are we going for the 20th?
We can, yeah.
What are your social lives like on the 20th?
I don't have my calendar, but I think that one is free. If not, I can make it free.
Yeah, I don't have
Sorry.
anything planned as of yet.
Is that one good, y'all?
Yep.
Cool. So, Daisy Jones and the Six. Read it now. And then the live will be on the 20th of September. Same time. Same time. Sam's place.
Yeah.
With the same crazy people.
I'm not.
Maybe a few less brain cells from me. So who knows?
I love how Harry is just staring at the screen.
Yep.
Proper,
Hello.
like, mesmerized. He's so cute. I'm glad he's doing okay.
Yeah. He was cuddling with the bump one night the other day, so
I
he's
am
starting to be
Mickey.
a good big brother.
I'm
That's
Mickey.
probably
My
why
presence
he's
known.
Yeah, like maybe, or either that or he's imprinting.
Please no.
Telling all the secrets through calls. Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow meow.
He's protecting you. That's probably why he's sat with you.
Usually he'll be laying behind his monitors because he can actually get behind him. I have my new monitor scoot back to where he can't get behind it anymore. I have outlets like right behind it, and he was laying on top of the outlets for a bit. I'm like, sir, it's not safe. You're a fire hazard at this point. You need to move.
Just his
Just
fur.
one sliver of fur is gonna get in there and zip. No zapping.
Come out like a big fur.
Mm.
No,
Aw.
Harry.
He's so
I don't want you to be a floof ball.
Yeah, I'm in a good spot. I'm in a good spot. He heard Katie move, so he's like, "What was that?"
No. I can hear one of the cats like trilling. Like I can hear them going. They've stopped.
It reminds me so much of Isis because Isis does that. She just looks at the screen. What is that? What is that?
I wonder.
What's this? What's this? There's magic everywhere. What's this?
We're gonna try to go see Jack next in September. We're going to Mickey's Not So Scary.
Ooh.
I saw that they changed his head.
Yes, it looks a lot better.
Yeah. So I saw that and was like, about freaking time. Okay. Feces. Look at the feces.
What are you guys currently reading at the minute?
Dead and
About,
Gone.
I'm about to finish Cunning Folk, which is a nonfiction about like practical magic in medieval times. So I have a goldfish video playing for him now. Now he's just no claws, sir.
He's like so close. He's like,
Yeah. I was about to say the fish is right there. Alicia doesn't have anything for you.
no. If I did, I would.
What you reading, Alicia?
Dead and Gone by Charlene Harris. It's book 9 in the Suki Stackhouse.
Is it good?
Well, it's good to a point. The books are very different from the TV series. And they have a character right now in the book series, Quinn. He is a were-tiger. And I don't think he was in the show. And I'm like, well, why wasn't he in the show?
Where tiger? Okay.
But I'm like that with like Peeves the Poltergeist and Harry Potter. I'm just like, why wasn't he in the show? You know, because he's like one of the best characters.
I know. I hate when they like. I understand that they can't put everything in there, but there are some things like you could have put him in there for like 5-10 minutes. It's fine.
Yeah, give him a little cameo.
But apparently he was like another love interest of Suki's. And I'm like, how many love interests did this girl have? And why are they all paranormal? Holy. I mean, I guess she is paranormal herself, but
She got a thing. How was your booty call?
I moved the fish video to my phone so he's not scratching at my screen. So he's trying to get. I removed the window and he's like, "Where did everything go?"
he's like, what? No, where? Where did it go?
Over here, sir. Right there.
Like, but I wanted on the big one.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's funny.
There we go.
Now he's gonna bat at the phone.
He licked it.
Fishies! Yay! Fishies!
He tries to fight a fish.
I can't eat these.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's changing the like video size now.
God forbid you put the lizard one on.
Yeah, this one is 8 hours long.
Jeez!
So if I really needed to keep him distracted, at least 9 hours have us.
Yeah, but screens aren't good for Katie's eyes, though.
Look, you made the video smaller with your tapping. There you go.
He's like, oh my god.
Want to use my phone to get a video?
You can get a video if you want.
Here.
Hold on, he pulled down the notification center.
So you can send it to yourself and then.
Is it the fish?
This is like videoception.
Yep.
Like there's a video filmed and we're watching the video filmed.
And then we'll see the video. Behind the scenes.
Hold on.
You mess it up again?
See, if he kind of like reaches out, he's like, Oh, that's too funny.
He's so
I'll have to
cute.
send you the video of the chicken screaming, Katie, this morning. That was she was going yeah, she was going off for like 5 minutes and I could hear her in the kitchen with the door closed.
Oh
No.
my gosh.
I always put them in the shop, and then like I hear on the other side of the wall. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Yeah. So your tail is in your fridge, sir.
He's like, fine, I'll move over here.
Don't want you flinging cat food everywhere.
Oh, I got the camera in the bedroom got the video of me. I went to go pet Harry, and he had his tail in the food. And I got it out of my hand. I go, the fuck? God damn it! I had to wipe it on the towel. Funny as shit.
Let me see if I can get a lizard one. He's looking for my phone.
Oh, shit.
He's like, where did it go? I was watching that.
Why, mother?
He looks like he's like trying to tap dance. It's just...
Mm-hmm.
It's a cat's life, isn't it?
Fat dad, real hard. Oh, you got the lizard one going? Oh, God.
He's like, gonna take the phone.
Oh, no.
They must be underneath this phone.
It's just that the pads of his the pads of his paw is like making the video change. So he's like, where'd it go?
So cute.
He changed it to a different one. It's like scrolling down through the cat lizard videos.
He flips around.
I'm scrolling.
Oh,
That's funny.
You do that with the boat too? Oh, you're sliding. Okay. Good more before you fly off the table.
She don't want to stress his little heart out
Yeah.
too much.
Stopped it and now he's looking for it.
You've been looking
He's
for
like, wait, where did it go?
Ethiopia buddy.
Where did it go, Mom? Where?
It's screen time out.
He's about to like flip my phone at one
He's
point.
been looking for.
He's pulling at the phone. Wait, come back.
Mommy, where is it?
Give that boy some love.
Bring it back.
If I could stop crying for like a second, that'd be great.
Suck it up, kitten. Poor cat.
He doesn't even care about pets at this point. He's too focused on trying to find the lizards.
It's like, give me the lizards.
That's funny. He's like, man, they're really gone.
You should see him whenever he sees the lizards on the other side of the windowsill. He like flings himself at the window.
Still banging at your phone?
Yes.
God. All right, put your phone up somewhere.
No more.
What?
He's just looking
Actually
around.
looking for it.
Oh,
Poor buddy.
Like,
He's like, you introduce me to this fun, and then you take it away.
hey, look, there's squirrels outside. Watch the squirrels.
Squirrel.
Look outside. He's like, no. I'm looking down at the desk.
Mother, you betrayed me.
He's like, is it underneath this rug? that these cat foods are.
I'm just gonna bet this.
Okay.
Well, I should end the live.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because I have to go pee now. So.
And I got bedtime. All right. Well, if you're watching now, if you watched it, or if you're watching later, thank you for joining. And we hope to see you in the next live discussing Daisy Jones and the Six on Sam's channel. See you then. Bye.
Bye. And she yeeted
Just
herself.
leaves.
It's our live now.
I mean, yeah, we're still
Over.
live.
Okay, Timmy. Okay,
Ma'am, we're still live.
Shit.